All right. Hello and good afternoon to everyone. Welcome to study Hospitality Management in Australia Pacific Training Group. Hello also to all of our viewers from LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. My name is Riza,
And I'm Rovi.
and we will be your hosts this afternoon.
Also joining us today is a very special guest who can share her experience about what it's like to study in Pacific Training Group. Please help me welcome Vida.
Hey guys, thanks for having me today. I'm excited to be here and share you what I know.
Thank you, Vida. We're also excited that you're able to join us today. Despite not being able to meet face to face today, we are thankful for giving us a little bit of your time.
Yes, thank you so much indeed for your time, Vida. We are excited to hear more of what you know, and we are also excited to invite everyone to join us in Pacific Training Group and study in Australia.
Yes, indeed. Now, we actually have prepared many things for you today, and towards the end of our program, we will have a Q&A session. So if you have any questions, type them in the comment section.
That's right. And as a bonus, we have also prepared a raffle draw, so stay tuned. And you might be one of the lucky winners to enjoy our limited and event exclusive prizes. And speaking of prizes, Rovi, can you tell us more about this? Oh, sorry, I think there must be some technical problem. All right, so for everyone, our prizes will be you will get 35% course fee discount and a chance to win $30 e-voucher. All you have to do is share this live and enter your details at bit.ly/PTG event. So you may also refer to the pinned comment of this live stream for the link. Welcome back, Rovi.
Yes, got disconnected for a bit. I'm not sure why, but yeah, I'm back. All
Yes,
right.
you're back. Our winners will be announced at the end of this program, so stay tuned for a chance to win these exciting prizes.
All right, so without further ado, let's dive into our program. And to start with, Riza, can you tell us more about who Pacific Training Group is?
Yes, Pacific Training Group, or simply PTG, is one of the leading vocational education training providers in Australia, with the mission enabling students to create thriving careers in Australia and globally. So we have been in the industry since 2015, and we have more than 20 Australian qualifications and over 30 short courses. In 2019, we also started to offer these courses online, and with more than 50 industry partners, we are able to help our students get into studying and living in Australia more easily.
Yes, in addition to have modern campuses, experienced trainers, and great connections to the industry, you will also have access to world-class e-learning resources through our platform called PTG Online. Vida, isn't that right?
That's correct. PDG made it possible for me to study in Australia. They also have a great community of trainers, staff, and fellow learners who supported me throughout my journey.
Well, that's lovely to hear, Vida. Now, this wouldn't be possible if we didn't have our own place of learning, right? So, depending on your needs, you may choose to study in any of our two campuses. So, the first one is our Sydney campus. It's located in Pyrmont, New South Wales. Now, for the information of everyone, Sydney is considered a multicultural hub where people from all over the world come to study, to work, to travel, start a business, and even to relocate and build their lives and families. And as the saying goes, if Paris is the city of lights, Sydney is the city of fireworks. I think we are all aware of all those fireworks, especially during the New Year, since Sydney is one of those places who will welcome the New Year first, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we also have our Gold Coast campus. It's located in Surfers Paradise, Queensland. So Gold Coast is famous for its surfboards, stunning beaches, theme parks, shopping, nightlife, and it's hinterland, so it is the most biologically diverse city in Australia. Now let's watch these videos for a closer look at these places.
I wake up every morning with a smile on my face. Everything in its place as it should be. I start out every morning just as free as the breeze. My cares upon the shelf because I find myself with no strings and no connections, no ties to my affections. I'm very free and free for anything but no days that can't be broken, no words that can't be spoken, especially when I am feeling romantic. Like a robin up on a tree, like a sailor that goes to sea, like an unwritten melody, I'm free. So on the big attraction, my text is clear for action. I'm very free and free for anything I see.
Wow. So whether it's the Emerald City or the Gold Coast City, both are worth discovering. I just love it when your place of learning can also be your place of relaxation and discovery, right, Riza?
Yes, I absolutely agree with you, Roby. And watching those videos suddenly makes me want to like see some fireworks or go surfing in Gold Coast.
Well, don't get carried away with the vacation feels. Before we get carried away, let's talk about the benefits of studying abroad.
Yes, so there are a lot of benefits of studying abroad. As you can see, 97% of study abroad graduates will land a job in 12 months or less. You will also likely earn higher salary, get more skills, and match more jobs. So these are very promising numbers, don't you think, Roby?
Totally agree. And because here at PTG, we do our best to give the needed training and also to connect our students to the job opportunities or even for further studies.
That's nice. So even after I finish my studies, I can still stay in Australia, maybe get a job, meet more people, and develop my skills, right?
That's correct. And that's exactly what Pacific Training Group is here for.
Yes. All right. Now, before we continue with our program, Rovi, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Can you remember the most amazing hotel accommodation you've ever experienced?
Well, I have a lot, but one of the most exciting experience I've ever had was the first time I went to Sydney. It was actually in Meriton Suites. It
Mhm.
was a nice six days, 6 nights stay at the hotel while I was working for another company. So it was really an amazing experience to stay there. It was actually a presidential suite together with my team. So it was a very nice experience. The staff was very accommodating. The hotel was so clean. And yeah, they get to ask you if you want to have a change of sheet or anything, and they clean the room every day. So after a day of work, a day of full of activities, you wanna take a rest, right? And you get to experience that full relaxation because you have a clean and very welcoming hotel accommodation.
Wow, that sounds amazing. So it's like work, but also like relaxation at the same time, right?
Yes.
Yeah, mine was, I think, when my friends and I traveled to another country, and it was not your typical like 5-star hotel, but what made the experience amazing was that our receptionist, aside from being very hospitable, they were also very helpful. So they helped us, like we had an itinerary, and then they
Oh,
suggested some places like, oh, maybe you can put this here, or you can go to this place first because at this time of the week there are less people, or like there are more things at a discount during this time. So yeah, it made the experience very wonderful, and every day you get to meet new people because we are staying in like a common area when it's mealtime. So we get to meet a lot of people. We met people from different places who were also traveling. So it really was a great experience because of the service and the hospitality that we received. All right, so I think based on this, what do you think made those experiences of ours like amazing?
well, actually, it's actually the value of the entire experience. You're paying for something that is worth it and that you can keep as a core memory of your life.
Yeah, I totally agree. Which is why PTG's hospitality management courses are very timely. So, businesses in the hospitality industry are looking for employees to fill in jobs with increasing complexity. So, they want employees with knowledge and skills in administration, management, uh, customer and personal service, sales and marketing, and even information technology.
And don't forget cultural diversity and multiracial awareness. These are also very important when you are in the hospitality industry. So, our ASQA accredited hospitality courses will give you the head start that you want in your career.
That's right. Plus, you're in for really good yearly earnings as well. So we can see figures here, and these are just the average pay for these positions, which means that there's much in store for our students in the hospitality industry.
That's right, Riza. And to ensure that PTG is delivering quality training and education, we are proud to have with us highly qualified trainers with extensive professional experience in the industry. So we have Frank with over 30 years of experience in customer service management, hospitality, and HR. And we are also proud to have Jordan who has more than 16 years of experience in hospitality and specializes in bar and restaurant management.
That's right. And finally, we have Saifu, who has extensive experience in hotel and catering services, and who is also a highly qualified vocational education trainer in Australia. So, these some of our trainers have prepared some videos. Let's watch them for a bit of a teaser.
I'm Young Fu. I'm specializing in teaching advanced diploma in hospitality management as well as certificate 3 in hospitality. So I have a hotel and catering management background with advanced diploma in hospitality, qualification achieved here in Australia, and I have a master's degree in marketing. So I have been working in fast food, restaurants, hotels, and catering company in both Hong Kong and Australia. I love traveling, and I see traveling is a very good opportunity to experience and understand different culture, as well as how different businesses operate in different parts of the world. So I believe the hospitality is a very exciting and also a very promising industry for those who have passion as well as career aspiration to develop. So all the young people are very welcome to study here with us, PTG, as well as develop their bright future in the hospitality industry.
Hi, my name is Frank Gennarche. I hold many qualifications ranging from the Advanced Diploma of Event Management, Advanced Diploma of Hospitality Management, Diploma of Hospitality Management, Diploma of Travel and Tourism, and Diploma of Human Resources. I currently teach the events and hospitality courses. By you completing these courses, your outcome could be working in events, weddings, functions, at convention centres. With hospitality, you could be working in resorts, hotels, you could be a flight attendant, restaurants, food and beverage. There's plenty of areas where you can work. I'm passionate about meeting people and travelling the world and seeing many places. I've been to 25 countries around the world. All I can say is welcome to PTG, have fun, you're going to learn from the best and enjoy your time here. See you soon, bye-bye.
All right. So that was Saifu and Frank. So with highly qualified trainers like Sai and Frank, PTG is confident that our students receive only the highest quality education and training.
I agree, Riza. So, moving on from our trainers, there are actually three qualifications you can choose from depending on your needs or preference. I'd like to ask Vida to share with us these qualifications.
Sure. So the first one is Certificate 3 in Hospitality. Get started with a foundation to develop core hospitality skills in services, sales, and operations. The certificate qualification will train you in the industry, work health and safety, and customer service. On completion, you can be a cafe worker, barista, bartender, host, wait staff, and many others. We also offer a diploma of hospitality management. This is a level higher than a certificate, and you will learn how to work at a senior operations level. The diploma will prepare you for roles where you can operate independently, take responsibility for others, and make business decisions. Once complete, you will have career opportunities such as restaurant manager, catering manager, bar supervisor, chef, hotel manager, and others. And last but not least, we also offer an advanced diploma of hospitality management. This is the highest qualification for hospitality management, and this prepares you for senior management positions where you will be responsible for making strategic business management decisions. You are expected to achieve extensive industry knowledge and will be qualified to be an event manager, hotel manager, HR officer, tourism officer, and air cabin crew, among others.
Sounds great. Those are indeed very promising career opportunities. Do you agree, Riza?
Absolutely. And nowadays, where all organizations involve some form of hospitality, our students will have a bright future ahead of them. So once again, we have three certificates, three diploma and advanced diploma of hospitality management. So this time, Rovi, can you walk us through our education pathway?
Sure thing, Riza. Now, before we continue, I'd like to remind our viewers to join our raffle draw. Just share this live stream and enter your details at bit.ly slash PTG event. Again, that's bit.ly/PTG event. You may also refer to the pinned comment of this live stream and simply click on the link.
That's right. So we are more than halfway on our program. So make sure that you put in your entries before the cutoff.
Yes. Now to continue, PTG's education pathway is really easy. All our courses are delivered in English, so you can start with an English course if you think you have to improve your English first. Or if you are already good in the language, you may proceed directly to any of the courses that we have discussed. Afterwards, you can continue higher education, like completing a university degree or taking up other qualifications. Or you can go ahead and use what you learned to your current or prospect work.
Okay, so now when you enroll, you will also have the option to either study on campus. So this mode of study will allow the students to have an actual class with their trainers, meet other students, and instantly address concerns. Then you can also have the option to do it 100% online. So with this, you are given the convenience, especially for those who are always busy, because you are able to complete your units anytime and anywhere.
Oh, that's wonderful. And what if I want to study in campus, but I don't have time during the day? Or if I'm interested, but I will only be available by the end of this year? What would be my options, Riza?
Okay, so those are very good questions and concerns. Not to worry, because we have flexible options for our class schedule. So you can choose between day classes or evening classes. Now, for the intake, our next intake is on September 26th. But if you feel you need more time to prepare, we also have another intake in October. Now, we can even offer you, or you can plan as far ahead as 2023, 2024, and 2025.
That's right. So PTG also thinks about the personal schedule of our students. That's why we have term breaks for our students to, relax and explore the many beautiful places in Australia.
That's right. So, like, study in the weekdays, travel on the weekends, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, so now let's talk about how to get started, Riza. Can you tell us more about the requirements for enrollment?
Yes, absolutely. We have simplified the requirements so it's easier for you to comply with them. You only need to be at least 18 years of age, have completed year 11 or equivalent of studies, and have an upper intermediate level of English or higher. That's IELTS 5.5 or equivalent, or just successfully complete our language, literacy, and numeracy assessments. Now, for the documents, you only need to send copies of your valid passport, your academic transcript, which should be translated in English, your updated CV or resume, and your English proficiency document. So pretty much just the basic requirements that are easy to comply with.
Now, in addition to that, PTG can also help in processing and completing visa applications with the help of our migration expert. When you arrive in Australia, you can also avail of our airport pickup services so you can go straight ahead to your accommodation. And speaking of accommodations, we also have partnered with the following companies so to ensure the comfort of student living. So we have Study Vision, Global Experience, Australian Homestay Network or AHN, and Link to Student Living. So these organizations or these companies provide different options like homestay, co-living options, VIP homestay, parents nominated accommodation, and caregiving services. These accommodations are highly secured facilities, affordable, and most especially comfortable. There are also flexible packages of meals and utilities available, all to make sure that our students will live a hassle-free lifestyle while studying in Australia.
Yes, okay, so hassle-free indeed. So now let's watch this video for an overview of one of our accommodation partners, and a testimonial from one of our very own students.
Great.
I'm Brian. I'm from China. Australia is a very peaceful country. The most important thing for my parents and for me, I would be very safe.
My name is Montserrat Rico Jimenez. I'm from Mexico City and I've been in Australia for around 2 months. I was looking for alternative accommodation in Australia, so I looked for reviews about this homestay and I thought it was a very good choice to make. Australia is an amazing country. I'm loving the people here.
I'm Emmy. I come from China. I come to Australia to do my second bachelor and improve my English as well. I have been here for 3 years. I live with Erica since I came to Australia. Erica treats me like her own children, and I'm so happy. When I first came to Australia, my English level was 0. It's really helped my English speaking.
I've always wanted to travel and get to know new cultures, and while doing homestay, I can do both.
My name is Jan and I've been a homestay mum for 3 years. Each student has their own bedroom. We have a TV room where they have a large desk each, and that's their space.
My name is Vincent. I have been here for 1 month, just like my family.
If you want to feel like home, you should definitely do homestay.
我觉得你最好来一次澳洲，然后和当地的寄宿家庭住在一起，体验一下和他们住在一起的生活。然后最重要的一点就是可以增长你的英语水平。
I have highly recommend another student to come with homestay because it's really help your English and it's better to understand Australia culture.
我推薦澳大利亞嘅寄宿家庭係因為2個原因。第一個，作為一個海外留學生嚟講，初嚟到澳大利亞，人生地不熟，寄宿家庭可以介紹好多生活上嘅各個方面俾你聽。第二就係因為喺一個寄宿家庭係一個全英語嘅環境，你可以講英語，同佢哋練習英語，咁樣係對你嘅英語口語有好大嘅幫助。
Si en verdad quieren tener una de las mejores experiencias enriquecedoras y sentirse muy a salvo, les recomiendo mucho hacer homestay.
Australia food is different, but it tastes good.
My favorite thing is Tim Tam. It's the most amazing thing I've ever tried.
I really like Vegemite. The taste was awesome. You know, I can't even talk more.
I came to Australia to improve myself, to study and create a better career, always looking for new experiences and different lifestyle. After a short period in Sydney, still getting used to a new routine, the COVID arrived and made everything more difficult than I thought it could be. I had to invent ways to keep paying bills. I was away from home, from my family and my friends. The social distance made the process of making new friends be harder. Many times I felt alone, but at this point, the Pacific Training Group became a big
Good morning,
gift
Talita.
for me.
How are you?
Good morning. I'm good, and you?
I'm very good. Absolutely great to see you today.
I started having classes online with one of the best professors I have ever had in my life. The support online from the staff is another point that helped me a lot. Today I can say that I see hope in the future because the school gave me ways to improve my abilities. They believe in their students and make us fight for a better future. And I want to thank all of them to believe in me. I will keep my journey always looking forward.
That was a very touching testimonial, wasn't it, Rovi?
I know it was moving. And studying in Australia is surely made easy when they are with PTG.
Yes, and it sounds interesting to live with a homestay family too. And like in the video, I want to try their Tim Tam. Have you guys tried it?
I have. It when I was in Sydney for 6 days. I made sure that I bought Tim Tams every day.
Every
Actually,
day.
one of my colleagues, she had a very big luggage that was full of Tim Tams when we went back to the Philippines.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes,
It's
all
really
right.
good. It's one of the best chocolates I've ever tasted.
Wow. Well, I'm sure Vida can share more to us about what it's like moving to Australia.
I know. So, Vida, what was the most unforgettable experience you had when you were relocating from your country to Australia?
Yeah, glad you asked, Roby. So, well, it's just this one weekend that I went out on a road trip with my Filipino friends. So it was a good 6-hour drive from Sydney. We rented an Airbnb close to a lake, and that's where I found lots of kangaroos in the wild. It really felt that I was in Australia at the time. And about 2-hour drive from our Airbnb, we drove out to the mountains to see snow, and it was my first time. It was surreal, and made
Wow.
me miss my daughter more. But hopefully, she'll get to see it with me next year.
All right. Were there any adjustments that you had to make during your stay in Australia? How was living in Australia different from living in your home country?
Well, back home in the Philippines, we live 24/7, but here we work on a 9 to 5 basis, which also explains why the shops close at 6 p.m. You will rarely get a call from the office or anyone from work after 5 or even the weekends. They're very respectful of your time. So work-life balance is very important here.
Wow.
I like that work-life balance. Thank you so much for sharing your experiences with us, Vida. This is really great insight from our very own student.
All right. So, aside from the assistance that we provide our students in their immigration, airport transport, and accommodation, we also widen the options of our students by providing them work opportunities.
That's right. Students will also learn and get the real life exposure that they need during their studies. So some of them even give the students the experience while being paid.
Absolutely right. And we have it all covered for the students, whether they want to master culinary and hospitality, housekeeping services for a 5-star hotel, or even enjoy the beauty of an island resort during their work placement.
That's right. So, with all that we have talked about so far, I'm sure by now our audience here has one big question in mind. How much is it to enroll in a course, Roby?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Riza. For as low as 560 Australian dollars monthly, you can already get into any of the courses that we have discussed.
That's right. And what if I enroll in more than one course type? Do I get a discount?
Exactly. We all know that everyone loved package deals. So here in PTG, we also offer package course deals. So if a student enrolls in more than one course, he or she can save as much as $2,000 in fees.
Wow. And if you stay with us until the end, you'll get huge discounts when you enroll in any of PTG's courses within the promo period. All right, so isn't it exciting to study overseas? I hope everyone now has a pretty good idea of how they can kickstart their learning journey in Australia.
Definitely. And with everything we have covered, I'm sure some of our viewers may still have some questions. So let us now proceed with the most interactive part of today's event, the Q&A session. Hope you're able to type all of the questions that you have in the comments so we can answer them today.
Yes, that's right. And let's invite also Vida to read the questions for us. All right.
Okay.
Starting with the first question.
All right. So we have a question from Sabir. Does your institution offer any English course?
Okay. Would you like to answer it, Rovi, or?
Sure thing. I can go ahead and answer that. Because of our courses are delivered in English and we require an IELTS score of 5.5, we do offer English courses for our students who need to brush up their English proficiency. The school also offers English language programs to help you reach your academic goals. That's from the general English language up to the Cambridge language. So just shoot us an email via inquiries@pacifictraining.edu.au, and one of our education advisors will be happy to help you with your question about the English courses that we offer.
That's right.
All right. Next question from Fiona. How long is the hospitality course?
All right, good question. So we mentioned three qualifications, right? So we have three. So the certificate 3 in hospitality, that will take you 1 year. And then you have the diploma of hospitality management, that's 2 years. And for the advanced diploma of hospitality management, that will take 2 years and 6 months. Now, we also mentioned that you can take up these courses in a package. So if you do that, your number of years will lessen, okay? Because some of the units in, for example, Certificate 3 will be credited to the diploma course. And then if you also finish the diploma course, some of those units will also be credited in the advanced diploma. So if you're interested in enrolling in more than one hospitality qualification, then we suggest taking up the package because of the crediting of the units that you have finished. So again, the Certificate 3 is for 1 year, the diploma is for 2 years, and the advanced diploma is for 2 years and 6 months. Thank you for that question.
All right, next question. Can I take a course that is not related to my background study?
Okay, good question. The answer to that is yes. You can definitely take a course that is not related to your course's studies. Although for GTE, I know that they're looking for something that is related to the previous courses that you've taken or the current role that you're taking. But as far as the records show, especially now that a career change is a trend, it's very acceptable that some would study a different course. In fact, one of our students who graduated for under event management courses also took up leadership courses and is now taking the leadership and the social media marketing course that we also have. So she's already studied 3 courses, different courses with PTG. So yes, it is possible to study a course that is not related to your previous course.
That's right.
Okay, next question. Do you have partner companies where you can endorse your graduates for employment?
Okay, that's a really good question as well. Yes, we do have partner companies, not just companies, but also universities. So during work placement, especially in hospitality courses, students will be required to undergo work placement. So we have partnered with the hotel school, we have Ospen, Empire Hospitality, O'Reilly's Resort, and a lot of local small businesses, just to name a few. So these companies we have partnered with will provide you with not just work placement, but also employment opportunities once you graduate. Now, let's say that you don't want to work yet. You may want to pursue further studies. you can proceed with any of our Australian university partners, so such as the Southern Cross University. We also have the University of Technology Sydney. We have the DSERG Global Business School, Universal Business School Sydney, University of South Australia. We have also the Edith Cowan University, Swinburne University, and University of Technology Sydney. So some of the units that you have taken in PTG will be credited in these universities. So there's like you can save up on your time because those units will be credited in these partner universities that we have.
And I just like to add that students with PTG also have the opportunity to expand their network and also meet people in the industry who can be your future employer. We have networking activities that are available through our partners such as Study Gold Coast and the Institute of Managers and Leaders ANZ, Study Gold Coast, and Elevate Super. So those partners will also offer networking activities so that you can meet new people and probably your future employer.
Yes, that's right. So I think aside from like providing these qualifications, it's also important that we students are provided with these opportunities after study, right? So
yes.
That's why we have partnered with these companies and universities. That's a wonderful question. Thank you.
All right, next question. Do both campuses offer all courses, or are there courses that are only offered in a specific campus? If yes, which courses?
Okay, good question. Thank you, Vida. All of the courses that we talk about for hospitality are offered on both Gold Coast and Sydney campuses. And we also offer courses in event management, leadership and management, social media marketing and communication, project management, IT, cybersecurity. We also have I mentioned everything? Did I miss anything, Riza? Just let me know.
Did you mention the new courses that we have in retail management?
We just launched new exciting courses. We have the retail management, and we also have the human resource management courses. These are all great courses to start with when you're thinking about future migration.
Yes, that's right. Okay.
All right, so next question. How much does homestay cost?
Okay, thank you. So the cost for a homestay varies from one provider to another, but the average cost for that would range from $235 to $325 per week. So it depends on which homestay you prefer, but that will be the average. And you can learn more on what to expect by visiting our website and reading this blog. So we have https:/pacifictraining.edu.au/Australia. So if you go to that blog, you will learn there the average living costs and what to prepare when living in Australia.
That's right. Okay.
All right, next question. If in the middle of taking my course, I need to go back to my home country, but I want to finish my course, can I change to online study?
Okay, good question. So actually, there is a possibility for you to do online studies. Some of our students here in Australia are actually shifting from blended learning to online studies depending on their schedule. So some of them are really busy with work, so they would attend their classes via Zoom. So that is also possible. And changing into blended from blended to online study is also possible.
Yes. All right. So I believe that was the last question. Thank you so much for all of your questions. We hope we were able to address your concerns. And don't worry, if you still have more questions, you can always reach out to us at inquiries@pacifictraining.edu.au or visit our website at pacifictraining.edu.au.
And so we have come to the most exciting part of our program. As promised, we will now raffle off a $30 e-voucher, and we will pick among our viewers who were able to submit their entries in our bit.ly link. So I believe we have the results. Our
Yep.
winner is...
Drum roll.
Congratulations, Wani is Wani.
All right, congratulations to our lucky winner. Please wait for our email for further instructions. But wait, there's more. Congratulations to all of our participants. Everyone who submitted their entries to our bit.ly link will be eligible for the 35% course fee discount as long as you enroll until January 2023.
Okay, wow, that means everyone who joined today is a winner.
You are absolutely correct, Rovi. Everyone's a winner. So we will send out your discount codes through the emails you provided in our bit.ly link. So please check out your inbox from time to time for our email. All right. So before we officially end today's event, here are a few announcements. So this is our first live event in Malaysia, and we will hold 5 more virtual events to present the other courses we are offering. So we have IT cybersecurity on Thursday, that's August 18th. And then next week we have event management on Tuesday, August 23rd, and marketing and communication on Thursday also next week, August 25th. And then we have project and program management on August 30th. And finally, we have leadership and management on August 31st. All of these events will be at 4 p.m. Malaysia or Kuala Lumpur local time. So make sure to visit us at our official website at pacifictraining.edu.au, our Facebook page, Pacific Training Group, our Twitter at handle Pacific Training 3, and our Instagram at Pacific Training EDU AU.
All right. Thank you to our lovely student guest, Vida, for the opportunity of sharing with everyone what PTG is all about. Any advice to our viewers, especially those who are planning to study and relocate in Australia?
Sure. I definitely recommend Australia for countless reasons. Well, mainly because of the quality of life here, and people here are just the best. I definitely recommend Pacific Training Group because they try their best to understand their students' needs by offering affordable course options. I would say that this is the best decision that I've ever made, and I hope you do the same. I will share with you this saying that I live by. By far, the best investment you can make is in yourself.
Wow, thank you so much for that wonderful insight, Vida. And this session has been very informative thanks to your personal input and sharing. Now, Riza, I believe we are ready to wrap up for today.
Yes, we are going to end today's lovely session. On behalf of the Pacific Training Group team, I would like to thank everyone for joining our virtual program, Study Hospitality Management in Australia, Pacific Training Group. We look forward to seeing you in Australia and here at Pacific Training Group, where your successful career starts.
This has been your host, Rovi and Riza. See you soon and have a lovely afternoon. Bye.
Bye. See you.
My name's Rafe, I'm from the UK. I'm doing a diploma and advanced diploma of hospitality management here at Pacific Training. No, I've always been in hospitality back in the UK. It just seemed a very easy transition from going from what I was doing before to kind of progressing myself into the future. So we're studying on rosters, how to manage team, how to look after them and get the best out of your team where possible. So the benefits are really good. So you get a 20-week work placement. So that allows you to work full time. You don't have to come to class for that length of time, and you can work quite a bit as well. So it's really good. Money is really good over in Australia compared to back in most of Europe. So it's a lot easier to work on less hours and kind of still spend the time studying. future plans are looking really promising. I've gone from working back into bars and restaurants in the UK to working in a 5-star resort over here. So that also adds to a different range of skills. It'll definitely adapt those skills to be able to go back in the UK from both the course and like the experience over here as well.